So I wonder, what will you leave behind? What will I leave behind? What does that mean? Well, when I'm gone, when I've left this body and I've died and passed on, what is it that I will have left behind to my family, to my friends, to my neighbors, to the world? I think it's an important question to ask yourself because, in essence, it says, what is my life about? There's a passage in Psalm 74 that I want to share with you this morning because, well, I think it's the challenge that we all need to hear. It simply says, "O my people, listen to my instructions. Open your ears to what I am saying. For I will speak to you in a parable. I will teach you hidden lessons from your past. Stories you have heard and known, stories your ancestors have handed down to us. We will not hide these truths from our children. We will tell the next generation about the glorious deeds of the Lord, about his power and his mighty wonders." I think if there's something to leave behind, it's to leave behind the stories of God, the stories of hope, the stories of faith, the stories of God's faithfulness at different times in our lives where we have, well, perhaps struggled, perhaps been fighting battles where the Lord has fought them for us. I think there's a lot of things that can be said about who God is and all that he's done in your life. Now, the reality is, if you can't do that, then you still have time to do it. You can still have time to devote yourself to the wonders and the plans of God, for they are yea and amen. And I think the question of what am I going to leave behind is an important one. Because what we are doing is we are leaving them for our children and our grandchildren and our great-grandchildren. It is important that they hear the story of how we've lived our life. Hopefully they will want to emulate what we are leaving behind. Hopefully our lives will be an encouragement to them to fight on in the midst of struggle. Hopefully we can tell the story of the 23rd Psalm in our own lives, of how God has been with us both in the mountaintops and in the valleys. I hope that's what you'll be able to leave behind. I want you to think about that today and listen. If there's changes that you need to make in order to be in that place you want to be, then make them. Make them today. Think about that, would you? Until next time. God bless.